Everybody knew about this pandemic in 2017, and the Trump administration didn't do enough to prepare. So that's what their agenda is, to try to show, the media is trying to show, look, they knew back in 2017 that this was going to happen, and nobody did anything about it. But wait a second. How does he know? How did Fauci know? How can anybody predict so many years, 3 years ahead of schedule, that there's going to be a pandemic? And now they're trying to dissuade and distract you by saying that the administration, whether you agree with Trump or don't agree with Trump, I don't really care about that. The question should be asked, how does Fauci know 3 years ahead that there was going to be one of these pandemics? How does he know that? There's only one way he could really know that. Look, you can't know what the stock market's going to do in 3 days. How does Fauci know there's going to be a pandemic within the next 3 years? Unless he was part and parcel of it. Dr. Mikovits was actually part of the NIH, worked with Fauci. She was threatened that if she did not stop telling the world about what vaccines were doing, how they were causing autism, how they were causing cancer, that she was going to talk about it publicly, and she was going to be a whistleblower, and basically was told that if she opened her mouth, if she did not shut up, that they would ruin her career and more. Her life was threatened. She, to her great credit, she's a giant among mankind. She continued to be the whistleblower. They framed her, they threw her in jail, distinguished PhD in jail, them trying to discredit her. She's come out and she's talking about everything. I'm going to be with her tomorrow on the live broadcast, and then she and I are going to be doing one alone in a couple of days again right after that. The point being that there's so much misinformation. Outofshadows.org will show you exactly how it started, where it started, when it started, what the agenda is. It started back in 1963. That's how far back it goes. But if you go to tinyurl.com/TTAV for the truth about vaccines, 2020 DRB, Dr. B, you'll see a message from me, and it's a way that you can watch all the videos for free. There's no cost to that. This is the videos for the truth about vaccines that's coming out. It's going to give you information about vaccines, but it's not the information on vaccines that I want you to know about, because most of you may already know about that. I want you to see what's really at stake, because it's not just the vaccines, it's a future of mankind. It's a future of our children, our future progeny, the future of mankind that's at stake. So that's why I want you to watch those videos. They're completely free. Next, all the videos that we had put out, part 1 and part 2, are still on YouTube and Facebook, but part 3, part 4, and part 5 were censored. They were taken down after they started hitting hundreds of thousands of views organically. There was not a single penny paid to promote them or anything, and they took those videos down. Those are now available. If you just go to the domain name right underneath me, it says askdrbuttar.com/ask. Just go there and follow the sequence. Everything will be divulged to you. You'll have a total access to everything. It doesn't cost a single penny. Huffington Post is another one of these hack jobs. Try to put out a media post that I'm charging people $450 to be able to watch those videos. Well, guess what, Huffington Post? You're going to be sued for your lies. I'm tired of all these lies. I'm tired of all this garbage being put out there. So everyone, there's over 50,000 people that registered that site. There's not a single dollar that you need to spend, not even a penny that you need to spend to be able to watch those videos. There's a lot of resources. If anybody wants to join the IADFW, you'll get instructions for that. If you want to join, there's no requirement for you to watch, to see that, to join the IADFW, to see the videos, the TTAV videos, and the conspiracy videos, the COVID-19 conspiracy question mark videos. There's no charge for any of that. We want the truth. No more. We don't want to deal with this crap anymore. We want the world to be what the world is meant to be, which is a beautiful, abundant place. Not this fear-mongering garbage that they're putting out based on no science, based on nothing that is physiologically sound, that is not based on any of the components that have been put out that I learned in medical school. I've been a doctor 29 years, and I can tell you, if anybody is truly, truly worried about COVID-19, just come to my clinic. We'll have it taken care of in 24 hours. Look, guys, vitamin C they're using intravenously in China, and they saw the reduction. We have all sorts of other weapons. We've got 59 IVs that I do in my clinic, and there's many other doctors that I've trained that do the same thing. And the COVID-19 is not an issue. If you take the worst case of COVID-19, I don't care how old they are, bring them to my clinic. We'll take care of them. We'll show you how easy it is to take care of them. Right now, all the patients in my clinic that have cancer, end stage, they're all doing wonderfully well, and none of them are worried about COVID-19. And those are the people that should be worried because they're immunocompromised. So this information that's being put out there, it's lies upon lies upon lies, and then people become really scared that if I say something, then everybody's going to look at me like I'm crazy. No, you are not crazy. Voice it. More people that voice it, the more people realize, oh, wait a second, I'm not alone. I want to have thousands of people in each city standing together in close proximity and showing that this is all BS. And if you guys still don't believe me, look at the certain other countries like Sweden. What's going on over there? And the misinformation, like in Italy, such a country that was hit so hard with COVID-19, but they're not reporting the truth that 99% of those people had comorbidities. There's all sorts of information, guys, that you need to know. The truth has to come out, because if we don't allow the truth to come out, in the next 2 weeks, they'll get their agenda going. We need to support anybody who is for pro-information, no censorship, no more on censorship. I am always on Monday nights at 8:15 p.m. East Coast time. It's available for everyone. And then we do a private broadcast for the IADFW. I've had a lot of people ask me, what is the IADFW? It's the International Association for a Disease-Free World. And again, if you go to askdrbuttar.com/ask, you'll get the resources for the TTAV videos that are totally free, the COVID-19 videos that are totally free, the AHEAD map tool, which is Advanced Health Evaluation and Assessment for Detoxification Medical Assessment Program. That's a tool, 100% free. It was valued at $300 every time you take it. It's completely free. That doesn't cost you anything. All this stuff is completely 100% free. The only thing it's going to cost you is about 30 seconds to go through those links and give your name and your email so they can create your free dashboard so that then you have access to this information. Everything beyond that, that's your choice, but it's nothing that is required for you to get this information. Pay it forward, pass it on, let everybody know that it's time to stand up.